Today, I'm bringing you what I think is my most inventive deck of the year. I'm playing a lot of boots and I'm sacrificing a lot of boots using cards that nobody else uses. And I'm going to show you exactly how this ridiculously synergistic deck all puts it together. Let's go. Hey there, it's James from NeuralNet Games, and today I'm bringing you my crazy boots deck. And I'm going to tell you exactly why boots are problematic, and then we'll talk through why this deck makes boots less problematic. So if you want to run a lot of boots, when you get them early and when you curve out with them, they're amazing. But you draw them later on and they kind of suck, right? Like at some point, you don't want to draw your Lava Spurt boots. You want to draw your 4 drops. You want to create card advantage, whatever. But what we're doing is we're using a couple of bargain cards so that we can use our boots to create late game advantage. And so in this deck, we're using Back for Seconds, which is bargain, return up to 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. If this spell was bargained, you can put one of those cards with mana value 4 or less onto the battlefield. So you sack a pair of boots that you're not really using anymore, or maybe you've drawn too many boots. You put out a Bloodletter Vaclazotz and you put another creature from the graveyard into your hand. The advantage is just, it's wild. It can be absolutely game breaking. This deck, it does a lot of very synergistic things. And so we're actually putting a ton of cards into the graveyard as well, using cards like Kiora, the Rising Tide. When she enters, draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards. Then if you've got 8 cards in the graveyard and you attack with her, you can create an 8/8 blue octopus creature. And so Lava Spurt boots, play Kiora on turn 4 or 5, attack with Kiora, make an 8/8, and you're off to the races. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to play the boots. And then we're also using a bunch of other things to drop cards into the graveyard. So we've got Invasion of Amonkhet, and forgive me, there's so much to talk about in this deck. I'm going to skip around a bit, right? So when this enters, each player mills 3 cards, then each opponent discards a card, and you draw a card. And then if you flip the battle, you can have it enter as a copy of any creature card in a graveyard, except it's a 4/4 black zombie. Have it copy your Bloodletter out of nowhere. Boom, next turn, you win the game. Have it copy a Preacher, great value. Have it copy a Kite Sail Larcenist that's in your graveyard. You can remove a creature. So, I mean, it ends up being a game-turning play a lot of the time. I love this card in this deck. And then we're going Malcolm Alluring Scoundrel, just 1, and it's a legendary, right? 2/1, and whenever it deals damage, draw a card, then discard a card. So that's going to fill your graveyard, and it's also going to activate your Hostile Investigators, right? So when a Hostile Investigator enters, target opponent discards a card. Whenever one or more players discard 1 or more cards, investigate, which is creating a clue. What do we have to use clues? We've got 1 copy of Lazav in here. Whenever Lazav, Wearer of Faces, attacks, exile target card from a graveyard, then investigate. And then whenever you sack a clue, it can copy something in your graveyard. So copy your Bloodletter again, or make yourself another Preacher of the Schism. And I mean, it works so well. Now, I'm pretty sure that you got to sacrifice. In fact, I'm 100% sure you got to sacrifice the clue first when you want to copy a Preacher, so that it becomes Preacher before the attack trigger. I didn't make that mistake, but just want to let you know. Then more cards that nobody else is using. Nashi, Searcher in the Dark. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, mill that many cards. Fill the graveyard for Kiora and for all the other things like Back for Seconds that you want to do. Then you may put any number of legendary and or enchantment cards from among them into your hand. So you can put your Lazav, your Nashi, your Satoru, your Malcolm, your Kiora. You get card advantage, and it has Menace. And Menace is great for when you want to attack things like Invasion of Amonkhet. So there's a lot of evasion in here, or Death Touch. So it's really hard to stop your creatures from attacking. You're attacking in the air, you're attacking with Death Touch, you're attacking with Menace. Okay, next. Another card nobody else is using. Satoru the Infiltrator. Menace. Whenever Satoru and 1 or more other non-token creatures you control enter, if none of them were cast or no mana was spent to cast them, draw a card. So Back for Seconds, no mana spent. Beseech the Mirror, no mana spent. So just like, and then even Malcolm. Malcolm, if you get it to 4 chorus counters, right? You can cast the discarded card without paying its mana cost. And then, like, there's so many little synergies in here that are just beautiful. Kitesail Arsonist, acting as removal, also as a flyer, evasion. What else have I missed? Oh, Beseech, right? We can sacrifice our boots, or we can sacrifice tokens made by Preacher. You could even sacrifice the token here. So many ways to do anything you want, and that's why you see a lot of 2-ofs and 1-ofs in here, because Beseech the Mirror is essentially a toolbox card, and this is sort of a toolbox card as well. And then one more random play, Billowing Shriekmass. When it enters, mill 3 cards, so it turns on all of our mill stuff. Threshold, +2/+1 as long as there are 7 or more cards in your graveyard. So 4/4 flyer that mills, and so it works. And you can, it's 4 mana, so you can Beseech and put it on in play right away. And 4 power is just beautiful to flip the invasion as well. And then 1 Gix's command. Sometimes you're going to play these decks that get way ahead of you. The mana base is pretty standard. Lands are boring, but just so you know, later on, this sucks because you have so many turn 4 plays. So only 2 Dark Slicks, Gloomlake Verge 3, because we do run a fair bit of basics. You could go 4. I decided to go 3. Only 1 Restless Reef and only 2 Undercity Sewers, because just the tap lands, they just burn you so often. But I wanted a little bit of extra ability to throw things into the graveyard to turn on all the synergies. Anyways, this deck, I'm so proud of it. It's so off meta. I've never seen anything like it. It's above 50% win rate. This is not a tier 1 deck. Don't expect this to be a tier 1 deck. Expect to play this and have your opponents hover your cards constantly because they don't know what the hell is going on. And you're going to see some people make mistakes in the games because they do not understand what this deck is doing. Anyways, I'm putting out content Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you subscribe. Tune it in at that time on those days. Hope you enjoy the games. I loved them, and let's get to it. Good hand on the draw here. I'm going to keep it. We got green. Get the old Dark Slick Shores down. We got more green. They're getting more lands. It's more green. I think it's mono green. Let's get a Lazav out there so they don't have any creatures. And that means that it's harder for them to actually get rid of it. Oh, we got a Bristly Bill. Dirty dog. That's going to be bad for me because they had the land. I don't think I would have played it any different, though, just to be fair. I guess it's just Preacher. I mean, Preacher is really what we need to take the game over, and Preacher's a great blocker too, and fight spells will not work. Damage equal to power will work, but fight spell will not. I mean, it'll work, but they'll both die. My 1 cut down I have in the deck too. I had to make a change kind of part way through the games, just it wasn't useful enough. I wasn't getting enough aggro. Let's Kiora first here. Oh, Preacher's great. These boots are not good in this matchup. Although they are a decent thing to bargain with. We get both triggers here. That's value. Are they going to trade? Nope. Okay. If they get stuck on land, it's pretty good. They get to put a counter. Oh yeah, they're going to get pretty big pretty fast here. God, if only I had a non-cut down. No trample. No trample, right? So Preacher does pretty good. Okay, yeah. This is an interesting card. It's really prone to be bad against removal, but it's still really good overall, I think. So he's going to go up to potentially a 7/7 here. Let's use our little life linker. Maybe preachers can just win us this game here. Seems pretty good. What do they have that's holding priority? Let's draw a couple cards here. Okay, there's our Bitter Triumph. They're going to trade their Ornery Tumblewag, or are they going to make it indestructible? Yeah, it's going to be indestructible. Okay. Ooh, that's going to get real bad for us real quick here. Hopefully they tap out so I can take out Bristly Bill. Okay. Comes in 9/9. I think I have to block here. The question is it Kira? Do I have to block? Lazab feels pretty bad, although if I sacrifice clues... Kira's pretty bad right now. No trample. They've got 1 mana, which means they can't use overprotect. So I think I probably just kill it right now. Okay, back for seconds. What does that get me? Yeah, back for seconds is just amazing here, actually. I could attack first and see what they do. Okay, that's really good. Okay, so I could kite sail. I could really do both here, right? Yep. Nope. Yep. If they protect it with a 1 mana protection spell, I'll just Bitter Triumph here. Pay 3 life. Okay, that could be the game-winning play. Let's put the boots on Lazav here, I guess. Though it doesn't really matter. Okay, we may have turned the game. They need to saddle 2, which means they'll have to Ozlet the Cami if they want to saddle it, right? Real close game here. What do we got in here? Yeah, we got a Preacher, we got a Kiora. What do they have? They got a Bristly Bill. Doesn't have trample. I guess it's just the Larcenist here, right? So let's invasion. I can't make a clue yet. Okay, let's invasion. Are we going to pull this one off? Tight game. Okay. So let's back for seconds. So let's attack first, right? So it's 14-14, so let's attack with both. I think it's here, right? This is... you know what? Let's just go here. We're going to create enough value anyways. Exile it, then investigate. I don't think we really care. Oh yeah, it has to become a copy of it. I guess we do care. So I could make it a copy of Bristly Bill, but I don't think I need to here. We'll exile again next term, something else. Okay, so here. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna kite sail, and we're gonna preacher. This is beautiful. We'll get the cami. We can't get the ornery tumblewag, but that's okay. Sure. Put that onto the battlefield or that? I think it's actually preacher. And then we pass a turn. You know, let's go here. Because I think this is better. Get an extra life. What a game. It's all coming together. Value everywhere. It's a lot of counters. And there's a lot more lands. Yeah, you did it. You got the lands. So here and here. We didn't have lethal anyways. So. And then we'll take their cami with our sail larcenist here. 4, 6, 8, 9. I guess I actually do have it here. No blockers. Let's go. Yes. We're going to draw our 4th land or a blue. Let's go. I've got Lavispur Boots on 1. Christmas Miracle. Just remember statistics. Even though you're supposed to have them once every second game, you can go many games without them on turn 1. They're trying to figure out what's happening here. You know what's happening? Your demise. That's what's happening. Or mine, probably, because I will not draw blue. I'll probably just draw all swamps here and... Have courage, James. Hold it up for on their turn. I think if they go to combat and play poorly, though, I'm going to have to kill it because this deck does not have a lot of life gain. What are you doing, BLXXL? Oh, they get a Swifty here, hey? I don't want to pass the turn. This is the best time to catch him with a cut down. Do they go for it? Oh, patience is a virtue. Let's go. That can be a game-turning play. And we get rewarded with the blue. Could the shuffler be changing its opinion on me? I mean, just double bloodletter is going to be beautiful against them. I don't think I'm going to block. We're at 17, so we can put out a lot of damage with double bloodletters in a row as well. And if we pull another land, the second bloodletter is a 3/4 with haste, and it will end the game. You just don't know what I'm doing. They're very confused by my deck. Okay, please. Please, please, please. Okay, Screaming Nemesis. They can't attack with the Swifty, though. Okay. You have to attack. I mean, you played a Screaming Nemesis. You're red deck. You have a Monastery, Swift Spear, and a Screaming Nemesis. This is not difficult. I don't think they understand how the card works. I can't activate it by attacking. I think they're trying to decide whether they should hold back Screaming Nemesis to block or to, like, essentially ward me off from attacking. I don't know. There's no mana. You have one action. You attack or you don't. There you go. So easy. That's how it's done. You play cards, then you click buttons. I doubt if they can kill us this turn, so I probably won't block. And we'll hope for a land into a bloodletter, and then we'll just kill them. It'll be that simple. Oh, we get a manifold mouse. Okay. Okay, yeah. No blocks. Oh, it's a land. So that is... Yeah, we got to go double bloodletter here. Okay. They didn't do the math. Oh, yeah, thanks. That's beautiful. I think this is a pretty good hand attacking hand. Oh God, that sounds so stupid. We're going to keep 6. Bloodletter's going to go. Put the Fear of Cut down in them. Go Nashi into Invasion of Amonkhet. And we're going to curve out with a land this time. I can feel it. Or not. It's a Soldier's deck? Or are they just, do they have that particular land for blue-white? Are we against a budget deck that uses this as land? Because I haven't seen Soldiers in a minute. Like, it's been a long time since I've seen Soldiers. A schooner deck. I love this person. I really do. I still think it's invasion here though, right? Oh, wow, those were 3 really good cards. What are they doing here? Hopeless Nightmare. Oh, it's a pixie deck. Let's do this. There's Menace, so it's going to be really hard for them to stop it next turn from flipping. And then I've got another Hostile Investigator potential, or what do they got in here? I could have my own Nurturing Pixie. I don't think that's very useful, though. Yeah, this makes sense. They're trying to hit a land drop here, looks like to me. I don't think it's going to be enough for them, though. Tithing Blade is pretty good. Oh, if only Kiora. Only Kiora. Okay. Let's flip you. Let's make it a Hostile Investigator. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful little synergy. I love it so much. And then we're going to play another Hostile Investigator, and we're going to have a lot of clues. They're never going to be able to beat us with this kind of card disadvantage. Like, it's essentially over for them. I just can't see them coming back. Oh, it only once a turn, though. So I don't get 2 clue tokens extra. I only get 2, not 3. Okay. They're going to try and solo us with Malcolm. It's working so far, but it will not work for long. Malcolm's just so damn slow. I do have one in this deck, but... yeah. That's a lot of card advantage. What's Cure? Is only at 3, though. They have nobody to crew with this. Although they could flash crew. But I don't really care. 1 more mana means I can actually go boots too. This is better. Oh, they have no flash creature then. So I think it's just hold up Bitter Triumph and draw. Sure. Malcolm. And let's have we milled 2. Okay, that's really nice. I don't really need to draw. You know, I'm going to play Boots and keep up Bitter Triumph. This game is essentially over. I don't see how they can come back from this. Yeah, that's fine. We'll play a Malcolm if they put another Tithing Blade or something on us, right? Though they can't actually get there. They're gonna crew it. Really? 14 damage. Can I get to 14 next turn? I think I can. So if they get a land, though, they can Tithing Blade me. So I guess I'll just kill the schooner. Get rid of a Kiora here. Draw some more cards. Then they won't be able to get to Tithing Blade, and that should be enough to push us to the win. Look at all the clues. Okay, we get to 5 mana. I can go Kiora and attack and make an 8/8. It's kind of beautiful. Look at all the clues I've made. It's kind of ridiculous, eh? So, boots here. Yep, let's make our octopus. Yeah, they're not going to be able to come back from this. There's no way. These are fun little decks, but at times you just get absolutely crushed with them. You kind of have to make a ton of value. Well, they've got 2 creatures, but we are actually going to make this really bad for them. I don't know why I'm farting around here. I'm just going to pay 3 life. We're going to play a Lazav 2 and make more clues. Sure. Let's make a Fear of Isolation. On the play, it's good hand. It's a good hand. Start here. Malcolm flashed in. Oh, we're against Dimir. All right. Dimir versus Dimir. Let the battle begin. Okay. We're going to pretend we have a counter spell. Haha, as if we would waste our time on counter spells. I don't play a lot of decks with counter spells. Maybe I'll play like a couple here and there, but they can't do anything, so. Although I guess I could wait until they choose their card from the graveyard. Okay, so they're just a straight reanimator. Yeah. They are. So this is a very, very awkward. Let's go like this. Very awkward hand so far. At least we get to filter some things here. I think one Kira's got to go, right? And the question is, do I go straight into a Kira? Or do I go Lava Spur? Well, this is more mana efficient, so I'm going to do it. Okay. I guess it's 1, 2. No, let's do a Billowing Shriek Mass here. Although it does mill 3. I don't know. It's pretty close, I think. This does mill 1 and get us a land, though. So I think it's pretty close. Do they have anything in here worth reanimating? No, they don't. They get it back for seconds or a Lava Spur Boots. Okay. So do I need to go to 4 mana? No, I don't. I need to Surveil. Definitely don't want that. Let's play Boots. It's a decent amount of pressure. 3-turn clock. Yep. Beseech is way better. And then I think, do I want to protect Kiora from a cut down? I think I do because she's getting pretty close to being activated here. So if they want to go for the throat or something, they essentially have to spend their entire turn. And then Kiora into Boots. I don't have quite enough in the graveyard to make our octopus, though. Okay. So Bloodletter? They're going to double block Kiora here, but I think that's okay. Because then they would have to sacrifice both of these. I don't think they thought about their kill spell. They should have waited till my turn. Okay, so it's a Bloodletter, right? They've got a Valgavoth, so they can go get Valgavoth. But what I'll do is, what, tutor up a kill spell? So I beseech, right? And I sacrifice. Yeah, see, I won't have quite enough. I'll have to sacrifice everything. So if I play another Bloodletter and wait. What makes the most sense here? We put Lava Spur Boots on the Octopus. And what? They block with Valgavoth's Faithful, right? I think that's okay to start, although it cost me a mana, so I can't do anything else. Beseech, like, I do have a way to kill the Valgavoth, right? That's okay. We're going to go like this, because we can put a ton of pressure on them. Tough spot. They got it just in time. We don't have quite enough permanence. And if they attack, they're probably dead. Because I can beseech into another Bloodletter and just do a ton of damage. So they only impend it though, hey? I guess they want to, what? Yeah, they can't get another Valgavoth. Get a Falagi. Pretty good. Or not. Oh, they're going to get my Beseech. Jesus. Unreal. Oh, man. Absolutely disgusting. Yeah, now they get it too with Valgavoth. That's just a disgusting sequence of events. Like, can you just pull any more miracles out here, opponent? They can't even attack us though. Like, they can't. They're just waiting. They're just waiting. Oh, and then we draw land. They get that sequence of events, and then I get a fucking land. Beautiful. Okay, so I think I have to go this way now, right? So they trade for something here. Shouldn't say trade. Something dies. The problem is they just have way too long. And they're creating too much value with Valgavoth. Anytime something goes to the graveyard, they get it essentially, right? Which means all my graveyard synergies are gone. Let's see what they do. So they could sacrifice one of their enchantments, right? They can bargain that way. Go get any card they want, which is probably not very good for us. The sequence of events you get in Magic sometimes is just like, good God, man. It's so friggin' painful. You get it one turn too late. Your opponent just pulls out some goddamn miracle. They're having a very hard time figuring out this puzzle too. And to be fair, it is a pretty tough puzzle. So yeah, all they have in here is Valgavoth, right? Yeah, that's really worth it. I think that's the right play, though. I mean, that's definitely the right play. We're not going to block. It's going to be tough because Overlord's going to create so much value for them that it's going to be very tough for me to, you know, get past that value unless I pull out the right card here, right? That was a nice mill, by the way, too, hey? The most awkward game. I think that's probably going to end it for me. What can I pull out right now that can win me the game? They're not very good at waiting for the other person's turn, are they? What can I actually do? You know what would have been nice? Me just having like actual one cut down in this entire game early on. They get 3 of their Valgvoth's Faithful and I draw another land. What are you going to do? On the play, 1 cut down, 1 bitter triumph. It's not the best hand I've ever had, but I think it's okay. We'll see. Well, it's probably against hard control. Something insane like that. Okay, we go right into Invasion of Amonkhet, I think is the best card right here. Another great card. The card advantage out of it is insane. It turns on mill strategies. It still happens. It's when it enters, it goes on the stack. What a waste. I don't think they should have done that. Now we just get to play it later. Back for seconds gets us 2 things, but I don't think that's necessary at this moment. We're just going to go Kiora and put some more stuff in the graveyard, and then we can always back for seconds after. It's probably the cut down at this point for sure. And then it's... I don't have anything to go for Beseech, and I've got good value here, and I want to get to 5 mana. Fine. Billing Shriek Mass turns on Kiora, so unless they kill it. Playing cards that nobody else plays. No stick. So what the hell are they doing here? Yep. They're probably just going to Sunfall here, though. Into Sunfall. Yeah, of course. They always have it. That's okay, though. We're going to go right into Invasion of Amonkhet and just keep attacking their hand, and then we're going to win. Okay, play our land. Get to 6. We'll just outvalue them here. Oh, it's a doubling season deck. Okay. Okay, so this gets me 2 creatures. What do I get in here? Man, I sure would like... Sure, where are you? Hostile Investigator. Hostile Investigator would be kind of amazing. Nashi into this. Back for seconds. Into Hostile Investigator, I think is actually better here. And we're going to go, what? Kiora or a Bloodletter? Okay, attack the hand again. Pretty soon they're going to have nothing they can do. But we do have to kill them relatively quickly. Oh my god, they top decked that. Unreal. Give me a break. Jesus, man. Okay, for 8 mana, so we can do a lot of things. It's Bloodletter and Kiora, probably? Or is it Bloodletter in both of these? I still think it's Kiora. Definitely getting the land here, and then I will dump Toru at this point. Another doubling season. Nothing to double, though. Hopefully they don't have the third Sunball. I mean, based upon how they played it before, I don't think they do. Yeah, okay. Are they mad? Did they just Yorgo me? Okay, so I'm gonna Nashi or not? Don't you Yorgo me. What do I want to do here? I think I want to draw a card. Oh, boots are pretty decent here. Wish I'd drawn a card earlier, I think, but that's okay. We're gonna oops them just for all their rudeness. Get out of here. Bitter, bitter. On the draw, it's okay. I haven't been put against much aggro today, so Shuffler's deciding that this type of deck doesn't go against aggro, really. Kind of funny. Kind of funny how it just puts you on these crazy runs. Like, I know there's aggro decks in this meta. Like, I do. Oh, it's a Realm Breaker deck. Okay. Let's get Malcolm going. I can get it with the Kitesail Larcenist. Is that something I want to do? Or do I want to play Invasion? I mean, it's tempo and it takes that play away from them, but do I really care? I almost think Invasion's better here, or am I just trying to damage them? That's the question. Okay, let's attack first. Bitter Triumph, it may be some sort of reanimation strategy. I think Gix's Command is probably the worst card here. I think I am going to Kitesail for pressure. Because then when I play my Bloodletter as well, it does a lot. And they're like, really? And then if they want it back, they have to spend their whole turn on it. Mostly, of course. I mean, they could technically cut down for 2 mana, but they don't want to. Okay. Do I want to Invasion or Bloodletter here? I think next turn is mana efficiency wise. Better to go Invasion and Nashi here, or Invasion and have Bitter Triumph up. Oh, okay. So what are they trying to do? Like hard cast a Valgavoth or something? Let's Invasion first. Maze Mind Tome? Yeah, this is full control, right? Oh, I sure wish I had those before. I think we're gonna go here. I mean, you know what? It's such a huge difference in damage. I don't think I'm doing that. And then we're gonna play Nashi here, I think. Yeah, because I want the boots on the Bloodletter. Hopefully it survives one more turn. So they're gonna Realm Breaker. What do I do here? Do I protect? Okay, let's see if there's any hold or anything. There is a hold here. They've got something, right? Are they gonna wait? Or are they gonna flush it out? I think they would have responded there if they had anything. So I'm actually going to invasion here. I'm just going to go for the kill. Okay. Question is, do I save my Nashi with a Bitter Triumph? No. Oh, they did it after blocks. We get nothing. Okay, so... yeah, I think they were trying to block. So now only a board wipe saves them, right? Or some sort of blocker or something, but... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can make a fish, but that costs them a life. Oh, they're going to do that. I don't know if they realize that they're probably dead then? Because Nashi has Menace? And they're dead. On the play, I guess I'm going to keep it just because it has land. I mean, what is our opponent doing though? They're doing something quickly. Thank you, Chipita. I appreciate you. Oh, we got a Scavenger's Talent deck. I like this opponent. This is a very fun, great card that can do some really incredible things in the right decks. Are they going to mill me out? Well, they're going to know where to run me. Okay. Well, you be like that then. I think it's invasion first because we can't turn Kiora on anyways. Get our mill on here. They discard another Scavenger's Talent. Okay. I think we're going to go right into Hostile Investigator here. Makes the most sense, I think. A little bit of card advantage. I like this card a lot. I think it's good. Wait. What are they going to do? Wow. You're doing it. You're really doing it. Milling cards is not bad for me, though. I do think I still want to attack their hand here, though, with Hostile Investigator. Because without cards, I don't think they can really do a lot. Rottenmouth Viper. This card, don't play this card. This is the biggest trap card in the entire meta, I think. Like, I'm not joking when I say this card, it sucks. Like, it legitimately sucks. They're probably going to trade the Ashnod's anyways. So what's the best thing to do here? If I Bloodletter and then beseech another Bloodletter, I can probably kill them next turn. Let's do the math, right? Unless they have a blocker. This would be 2, 4, 8. Yeah. 6 damage is 8. Oh, no, it's 18. No blocks. Okay. They're going to sacrifice it and kill one of my things, would be my guess. Yep. But they are waiting. I think it's. I'm actually going to double cast these. They have to kill something, or they're just pretty much. Oh, okay. I really thought. I'm just gonna play Kiora here, I think. Just in case there's a board wipe in my future. Although, what can they really do? I'm going to play it out. I don't think I'm getting board wiped here. I mean, they need 5 for deadly cover up. You know, it's not going to be enough. This is one of those decks that if things don't line up just right, is very tough. I like what they're doing here, but I don't know if this card makes sense for it, because you really want something that can block. This is too slow for this type of deck. Right, like if you think about the bunny deck, right? The bunny deck is a control deck that uses Urbrask's Forge as a win con, the Boros bunny deck, right? This card sucks. Don't play Rottenmouth Viper. On the play, yep, I think it's good enough hand. We're going to play a swamp first. Oh, we got an elves deck. Okay. Question is, should I kill it? And the answer to that is yes, you should always kill it. Bolt the bird. Always do it. There you go. I think Cura, it's just so good for card selection. I think I'm doing it. Do we ever need 2 blue? Sometimes. Keep 1 land. I'm actually going to get rid of Malcolm here. I don't think the tempo game is going to do anything for me. Hostile Investigator is better. Oh, it's a Beanstalk deck. What? It's just elves for acceleration. Damn, I'd have chucked my kite sail there. My cart sail. Okay. I don't think attacking the hand is going to win me this game, so I am going to go like this. Do some extra damage. Oh. Ah. What? So I've got 10 damage on board. Okay. 10 more damage. They're gonna have to do something pretty big here. Yeah, well, that's pretty good. Of course they had it. Right, land right into it. They always do. They always do. Into a, yeah, perfect, absolute perfect curve. I think this for the card advantage. Of course they did. They're playing Mossborn Hydra. Up the Beanstalk with Sunfall and Llanowar Elves. Sunfall and Llanowar Elves and Mossborn Hydra. Does this make any sense at all? No, it doesn't. The answer to that is absolutely, it makes 0 sense. I don't care if they double block. What a low... I just don't even know what to say right now. I really don't. Now they're just going to hard cast a Overlord of the Baelmerk. They're going to get a creature from this. Oh god, this deck's going to beat me, isn't it? This stupidity is going to beat me. That might be their only Sunfall in the deck too. So insane. So insane. Like, honestly. And we draw 2 lands in a row. Oh my god. Are you kidding me with this? This is insane. Absolutely insane. And we get the Bloodletter 1 turn late. Thank you so much. Bloodletter is lethal. If if we can survive. Oh god. Something bad can... Whenever you see Nissa, bad things can happen to you. Which means we're probably dead here. Because this is going to just keep doubling counters. Right? It was very, very close. We just have to hope they don't have another land play here. Or we're dead. Yeah, that's going to kill us. And this actually just taps the land, right? As trample. So the best I can do is prevent. I can go 18 from this and 0 from this. I just don't even know what to say sometimes. Thanks so much for watching to the end. I love this deck. It's so cool and it does so many unique things. It uses boots, which I love, and I enjoy it. I would like to hear your comments to see if there's anything else I could do in this deck to make it better. I do feel like it's just missing one piece or something, but I'm not sure what it is. I can only scour cards for so long. I work a full-time job, like 50 plus hours a week, and I do this on the weekends, and I have a family and 2 little girls and a wife and all that stuff. So put it this way, I have a very finite amount of time. So I'm trying to crowdsource my deck building. That's what I'm saying right now. Help me out. I just love this deck. It's one of my favorite decks I've played all year. Hope you love the gameplay. Again, comment, like, subscribe. You know what to do. Thanks and take care.